Hey guys, Sad the Bricks here. So here, want to just show you guys another part of our expansion. As we told you months ago that we were expanding on our store, and there's a few small changes. As I told you before, that we have a this is would be our third and fourth walls. We have another wall in another room, and just wanted to give you a few updates. And you can get a few ideas if you're thinking about building a store. And these videos just kind of show about space and drawer size and see how far we've been moving along here. But you may have seen some of these things and how we process our parts, and it may help you, it may not, but hope you still enjoy the video. Well, as you can all see, that's our third wall. Told you about the jugs we have up there before. Goes all the way against the wall. Then we start with some stack-ons. It's a little dark in this area because of the light, and then those ones with red up there, those are jars, so we label those as jars, and as you can see, we got lots of more jugs going. Now I can tell you all those are empty right now because we do change out drawers and jugs often. There's a couple full ones up there, and as you can see, red dots meaning there's something and it's in the store. Nothing. It's an empty spot to add more product. Now below is more larger drawer space. Let's take a look. Different random things. Down in here I put a lot of plates because, as you may know, plates take up a lot more space, so that's something to think about when building a store. Space is a real big issue. For us, we're not limited on space, but you want to plan it out right, especially when you're building your wall. As you can see, 2 rows all the way back, so that's 4 across and 2 down, with all medium to large size drawers. Then if you go upwards, we got 3 across and 3 down with the smaller drawers. If I look just to the opposite of me, on this rack is nothing but stack-ons. Not stack-ons, I mean sterilized. Sorry guys. But as you can see, so there's not going to be a lot of stuff in these drawers right now because this is actually part of the expansion, brand new. The other room that is a full wall over there, and as you can see, we're in the 2000s, so we call this the 2000 wall. And then if we get over here, we have the 3000 wall. As you can see, right here, the wife is working on some parting out of Legos. Those will eventually go into our overstock that will eventually go into the store. But this is the third wall right here now, as we moved over. A lot of empty spaces and more stack-ons at the end. Now if I flip around the corner, you see a lot of shoe boxes right in here. That's just more of our overstock, so I know what's going on, but as you can see, I've made my own little label, so we put overstock in there, so when these get full, or even halfway full, I upload them to the store. And then I just flip around. On the other side of that rack that I was showing you is more sterilized heavy, slowly being filled with some parts. So going from these small drawers to the next size, about medium I call them, and I call the sterilized larger drawer, and then the jars up there with red caps. Those are a little bit bigger than the Sterilites, and then the ones with white caps we call jugs. Those are extremely more bigger. So just consider size when you're building a store, and consider having different levels of drawer spaces. Over here is just some more unique stuff for used and new items. But let's get back over here. As you can see, we have some classic boxes. Really too dark to see down in there, but you'll see the classic Bug in there, Nintendo set, the Mickey and Minnie, some Flintstones, some Harry Potter stuff. Hasn't really been built yet. And also about drawer sizes, I was showing you earlier, but these you can, as for us, we put baggies, and it works out because you got a lot more space to work with. Now, I've been collecting Lego for since I was a teenager, so it's really not an issue for us about parts. Our store is basically we're close to about 200,000 parts. As you can see, we're building to go big. Eventually we'll get there, but this second wall, third wall, and the one around the corner I just showed you is more about planning your walls. If you plan them out, and as you can see here, on the more of these outside of these racks, we have the shoebox. That's another size drawer. These are things you want to think about when if you want to build a store. And these metal racks I mentioned before, these actually work out really well. They were, when I bought these, they were about $75 at Walmart. We bought a whole bunch, as well as a whole bunch of stack-ons. And now I come over here to the other side, which is the overstock. I showed you this, guys, once before. More overstock. And then I'm going to show you too another new part that we've been working on, which is here. As you can see, it's still being worked on. But basically what this is going to be right here is we're going to put, this is basically going to be for used. It was going to be planned for our minifigures and accessories, but I'm going to put that just over there to one of the walls I was showing you. So it's not a lot of space for the used, but it'll allow about 10% to go into the used. And as we get bigger, we're going to actually expand that bigger. So look at our printer, file cabinet, because this is actually a pretty big filing cabinet here. Past due, orders from PayPal and other orders. We file everything. Some bubble wrap in there, and I believe on the bottom too is manuals. So we got a lot of space for manuals and stickers as well. But that's kind of it. So if you are planning to build a store, think about space. That's like one of the most important things to think about. You can actually start a small Lego business on just a few short dollars, and you can start in one room, one small room, and go from there. But it does get bigger. Now for us, we're trying to build it as big as possible. This is just a little glimpse of it, I suppose. And I hope this video helped. Feel free to leave me a comment, and I'll be glad to put in any insight as I can. I mean, like I said, I've been collecting Lego for about 30 years, since I was a teenager. Love trains, love the architect builds, and everything else. So this is my setup. I'm honestly going to say that it is a little bit different than what your average bricklinker or brick owl might do, because I'll just show that to you really quick. And that's based on these little red dots that we have. So obviously the red dot stands for we got items in there. So I know what empty drawers I have, which is no red stickers. As you can see, I still got quite a bit of space here. So we manage the space. And so while Bricklink has I believe it's a 6-month pricing, what we do with our store is, as soon as shoe boxes like this in our overstock get full, then we upload it into the store. So we don't just upload 1 or 2 items unless it's a unique. When we get a full stock ready to be uploaded, then we put it up in the store. We also keep a paper like a album based on every part that is in our store, and it tells us the price, it tells us everything from the part number, and it allows us to keep our store more streamlined. While a lot of people are using Brickstock and these other programs to just update prices and stuff, we actually do it manually, and let me tell you, that is a lot more work, but it keeps our numbers accurate. And in case anything happens with Bricklink or Brickowl, critical errors, internet errors, for whatever reason, we have the information documented so we can get right back up up to par and get our numbers back up. So sorry if this video is a little long, guys. I was just wanted to show you our expansion, and hopefully you will like it. Give us a like, leave a comment if you like, and don't forget to check out our Bricklink store. Link should be down below. Enjoy, guys. Be safe.